The commercial module add-on consists of 3 utilities. Use the commercial module add-on to produce CSV export files, which you can import into many major account packages. You can allow producing CSV invoice files to send to your corporate customers. You can process CSV remittance files which you've received from your corporate customers and easily split bulk payments to multiple dentist accounts. With the commercial module, you also gain the ability to export any selection list within Transactor to a CSV file. To do this, right-click on the results of any selection list and then choose to export to a CSV file. We will now view each of the 3 commercial module utilities in more detail. The CSV Exporter allows creating CSV files which can be imported into many accounts packages, as well as open for viewing in Excel. You use the exporter by choosing a template for the data that you wish to export, and there are many templates available in the online library. Click the Browse button to view your available templates. To get more templates to use, click the Get More Templates button. The software will look for templates online that are compatible with your software and present a list of them. Select a template in the list. You will see a description of this template to the right. Click Download this template. Repeat for any other templates that you require. You can always add more templates later. Now that we have some templates downloaded, click Browse to see them. Select a template, then click Use this template. Any settings that this template needs will be listed on the right. It's necessary to provide some information, such as start and end dates, but other information may be optional. Click Export to CSV file to save the file to your computer. If you regularly use a particular template, you can click the button at the bottom to create an icon on your desktop, which will open the CSV exporter with that template immediately loaded, saving you time. For importing a CSV file into your accounts package, please refer to your account packages documentation. Use the EDI Invoicer to create a comma-separated values invoice file, or CSV file, which corporate customers such as My Dentist may require. Note that if you plan to invoice My Dentist, their invoicing requirements mean you need to add some extra information to your customers and products. Check the help guide for assistance with this. When you start the EDI Invoicer, you can choose which tagged customers to work with. Shown here are My Dentist, or IDH, customers. These are customers that have the IDH tag added to their customer details. Click Next. Check the date period that you want to run the invoice for. Optionally, choose to include credit notes in the file, or only to include invoices with an outstanding balance. Click Run when you're ready to begin processing. Once processing is complete, click the Save button to save the CSV file to your computer. You can attach the file to an email with your usual email software and send this to the customer. The EDI Remitter allows you to select or import a list of sales invoices and pay them with funds taken from a given principal account. The principal account can be any customer account you choose, such as a corporate group, practice, or dentist. If a practice sends you a lump sum to cover their dentist's outstanding invoices, you could click to select invoices to pay. If a corporate group sends you a CSV file detailing all the invoices they are paying, You can process this file via the Import Remittance button. If a customer pays their full summary invoice, you can quickly pay this using the Pay Summary Invoice button. Click Select Invoices to pay. You can choose to list your customers in a number of different ways. Click By Practice, and then choose a practice. Click Continue to view your customers, then continue to move on to the next step. Enter the date range for the invoices you need to pay, then click Select. Click Continue to move to the next step. Choose the account that will receive the full bulk payment. Credit will be transferred from this account to the customer accounts listed in the bottom half of the screen. Set the date that the money was received, and then click Pay Now. You will need to add the full payment amount to the principal account within Transactor. Clicking Import Remittance allows you to process a CSV remittance file. You should already have received the file from your customer, probably via email, and saved the file somewhere on your computer. Click the Browse button. Locate the CSV file, select it, and click Open. The remitter will check through the contents of the file and then present a list of the invoices and amounts it's found. For large files, this could take a few minutes to process. Once a summary appears, ensure the first column shows your invoice numbers. If it doesn't, you can drag the yellow header into the correct position. If the remittance file also contains the amounts paid per invoice, you can choose to take note of this extra information by ticking the box at the top. Then ensure the payment amounts are listed in column 2. The remitter will ignore anything in the other columns. Click Continue when you're ready to move on. The remitter will now check the listed invoices exist in your database, and if they do, that they match the amount being paid. If it discovers anything unusual, it will report it on this screen, along with what action it's going to take. Click Continue to move on until you reach step 3. Choose the account that will receive the full bulk payment. Credit will be transferred from this account to the customer accounts listed in the bottom half of the screen. Set the date the money was received, and then click Pay Now. You'll need to add the full payment amount to the principal account within Transactor. Clicking Pay Summary Invoice will let you pay a customer's full summary invoice. Enter the dentist or practice's account number, which you can find as the first group of numbers on the Summary Invoice reference. Click the arrow icon to check the ID that you entered is valid, and then click Continue. Click Continue to move to the next step. Enter the date range of the summary invoice. You can find the dates in the second and third group of numbers on the Summary Invoice reference. Click Select, and the invoices are listed for that period. Click Continue to move on. Choose the account that will receive the payment. This could be the dentist's account, or perhaps a principal account at the practice. Credit will be transferred from this account to the customer's account. Set the date that the money was received, and then click Pay Now. You'll need to add the full payment to the principal account within Transactor.